Have you ever had a dream, a goal you deeply wanted to achieve, but fear held you back? Maybe it was starting your own business, applying for a dream job, or even pursuing a passion project. That voice in your head whispered, "What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough?" You're not alone. Fear of failure is one of the biggest obstacles to success. It keeps countless people stuck, afraid to take risks or chase their dreams. But here's the good news: you can learn to overcome this fear, and when you do, you unlock the potential to achieve your biggest goals. To understand how to conquer fear, let's look at where it comes from. Fear of failure is often rooted in our upbringing and experiences. Maybe you were criticized for making mistakes as a child, or perhaps you learned to associate failure with shame and disappointment. Over time, this fear becomes internalized, affecting how you see challenges. Our brains are wired to avoid danger. When we perceive failure as a threat to our self-worth or reputation, our brain's fight or flight response kicks in, pushing us to retreat. But here's the key: failure is not a threat, it's a tool. In fact, failure is essential for growth. Let's explore a powerful example. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, faced enormous setbacks early in her career. At one point, she was a single mother living on welfare, battling depression, and struggling to make ends meet. She sent her manuscript to multiple publishers, only to be rejected over a dozen times. Imagine how easy it would have been for her to give up. But she didn't. She learned from each rejection and kept refining her work. Eventually, she found a publisher, and the rest is history. Today, Rowling's books have inspired millions of readers worldwide. Failure, as painful as it can be, is often a stepping stone to success. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." Jordan's mindset highlights a crucial point: success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about learning from it. When you embrace failure as a teacher, you stop fearing it and start growing from your experiences. So, how can you overcome the fear of failure and achieve your biggest goals? Let's break it down into actionable steps. The first step is to reframe how you see failure. Instead of viewing it as a reflection of your worth, see it as feedback. Think of life as a series of experiments. When a scientist conducts an experiment and gets unexpected results, they don't beat themselves up, they analyze the data and try again. You can do the same. Every failure teaches you something valuable about what works and what doesn't. Next, challenge your negative beliefs. Often, fear of failure is fueled by limiting thoughts like, "I'm not smart enough," or "I'll never succeed." These beliefs are not facts, they're stories your mind tells you based on past experiences. Start questioning these stories. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that this belief is true? What if the opposite is true instead? Another powerful strategy is to visualize your success. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goal. Picture how it feels to cross the finish line, land that dream job, or launch your business. This mental rehearsal trains your brain to focus on success instead of fear. However, it's equally important to plan for setbacks. Success is rarely a straight line. You will encounter obstacles, but that's okay. Expect them and prepare for how you'll respond. This proactive approach builds resilience, helping you stay on track when things go wrong. Let's return to Sarah's story. Sarah always dreamed of starting her own fitness studio, but fear of failure kept her stuck in a job she didn't love. She worried about losing money, disappointing her family, and being judged if the business failed. But one day, she decided to take small steps forward. She wrote a business plan, sought advice from mentors, and saved money for startup costs. With each step, her confidence grew. Even when challenges arose, Sarah reminded herself that setbacks were part of the journey. Today, her studio is thriving, and she's grateful she didn't let fear win. You can follow Sarah's lead by breaking your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Fear often feels overwhelming because we focus on the entire mountain instead of the next step. But by taking consistent action, you build momentum and confidence. Finally, surround yourself with supportive people. Share your goals with those who uplift and encourage you. When you face doubts, these individuals can remind you of your strengths and help you stay focused on your vision. So, here's your challenge: identify one fear that's been holding you back. Write down a small step you can take to move forward despite that fear. Maybe it's sending an email, applying for a job, or signing up for a course. Take that step today. Remember, fear of failure is natural, but it doesn't have to control you. By changing your mindset, taking action, and embracing failure as a teacher, you can achieve more than you ever thought possible. Thank you for watching. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more motivational content, and hit the notification bell. Keep chasing your dreams, you've got this.